All right, so today's featured segment is all about climbing on your mountain bike. And I know that everybody loves to climb, so I figured I'd do this article and maybe try and make it a little bit easier because climbing can just be one of those things that is just not that much fun to do. But there actually is a point where I think some mountain bikers, and that includes me, really enjoys climbing. I like it a lot. It kind of gives me that feeling of getting into the groove and kind of, just getting into a zone almost and cranking out the climb. And it's just really rewarding for me. And I enjoy the hard effort and the accomplishment, I guess, of getting to the top of the climb. So, I think it is possible to enjoy it, as strange as that may sound. But anyways, I wanted to go over a couple of points, just some quick tips on how to kind of help you in your climbing. And I think that there's just some basics that can kind of get you over some of the hurdle and trying to perfect climbing a little bit. So anyways, get right into it here. As far as like the gearing, like what gear you should be in on your mountain bike, I tend to spin my pedals or my cranks a little bit more. And it's kind of nice because if you are to hit a difficult obstacle in the trail, it helps you by not getting bogged down by that. If you're in kind of a hard gear, it's hard to turn it over, and then you hit an obstacle like that, it can really slow you down basically to a stop. But if you're able to actually spin the pedals a little bit easier, then you're able to recover from hitting an obstacle like that and not get stalled out on the trail. So I think that's an important thing to focus on. And just keeping those pedals spinning pretty quickly is a good way to go. Although there are exceptions to that. If you're in a really technical trail, sometimes it's best to keep the pedals away from the rocks and obstacles that are in your way. But I think in general, just finding a gear that you can comfortably spin is a good way to go. Then the next point would be just kind of maintaining your energy on the climb. I know sometimes it's easy to get excited and really go for it, but it's always a good idea to just hold a little bit of energy in reserve so that you don't kind of blow up on the trail. And what I mean by that is that you just get to the point where you've gone so hard that you just can't go anymore. You've kind of burned out almost. And it also kind of falls in line with that idea of, if you hit a difficult technical section of the trail, like there's some obstacles and stuff, it's hard to be able to have the energy to deal with those. So riding kind of a little bit below your limit is a good idea on these climbs, just so that you have that energy so that you can, really put it into a tough section of the trail if you need to. So, because sometimes it may be a brand new trail for you and you just have no idea what's coming up. So just a good idea to keep a little extra in the tank, so to say.